Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a mix of behind the scenes and storytelling because I wasn't able to film the entire process like I originally planned. Some of you might remember the shopping mall shoot that almost didn't happen, right? We started talking about it a year ago. Finally got all our schedules lined up and we chose the 12 Oaks Mall. It has great flooring, lots of recessed lighting, and it's usually not too busy on weekdays. So I loaded up the car and headed out. Got there, had some lunch, and went straight upstairs and found this little tucked away area to set up. You'll see the crew with me. I'll link their Instagram handles below. The area had a couch, a couple of chairs, and even some end tables we could use. One of the biggest challenges of shooting dolls in public is getting them elevated in the scene. Sure, you could place them on ground level, but then you have to get down there with them too. So you lose on background detail and you could probably miss out on some great bokeh. I brought everything but the kitchen sink in my little blue wagon, several dolls, each with outfit changes, my modified tripod with the clear base and metal arm, extra tripods, one for my phone, one for my camera, just in case I had to slow down that shutter speed in low light. I do have a softbox I can use, but I assumed the lighting would be bright enough. And I forgot that when shooting my dark-skinned girls, I still need that soft light on their faces. Lesson learned for me. Well, Rinsu, he was fully prepared. He shoots with flash, so he had all the light he needed and could stay handheld the entire time. But just as we were really getting into it, boom, security showed up. They told us that there is no videography, no photography. We had to pack up and leave. And yep, they waited to make sure we actually left. I was so disappointed. I got maybe 2 usable shots, and honestly, I almost didn't even post them. I had a few behind the scenes clips that I'm sharing with you now, but not enough to tell the whole story. I didn't even catch the part where the security showed up. Ugh, missed opportunity. So let's cut to a few weeks later, and I still couldn't stop thinking about this shoot. And I was like, no, I need to get these shots. So I decided to scout for a few other malls in the area, hoping one of them might be more chill. There were a bunch of options, but I didn't have time to check them all out, so I narrowed it down to 3. The Great Lakes, Somerset, and the Oakland Mall. And I told myself if none of these work, then maybe it just wasn't meant to be. All right, load up that wagon again, and the first stop on our trip, Great Lakes. Got the wagon, went inside, and immediately could tell it wasn't gonna work. It was dark, and there was carpet everywhere. Nope. All right. On to the second option, Somerset. I was already skeptical, so I didn't even bring the wagon in. Just wanted to scope it out first. Glad I did. The floors and lighting were beautiful, but it's way too busy. Crawling with security. So your girl got out of there fast. All right, last chance. And my Hail Mary, the Oakland Mall. I left the wagon in the car again, but decided at least I would film while I scouted. The parking lot was nearly empty and I parked right up front, so that felt like a good sign. Walking up to the doors, I was thinking, please let this work. I already invested too much time in this idea. I told myself if it looks good, I'm gonna grab the wagon, skip the behind the scenes setup, and just shoot the girls. Yes, nice floors, great lighting, not crowded at all, and no security in sight. Best part, I spot a clean, empty white table just sitting there. That white surface was going to blend perfectly with the floor. About halfway through, I did spot a guard making his rounds, so I kicked it into hyper gear and was swapping dolls and changing clothes like crazy. But in the end, I was in and out in less than 30 minutes, the fastest shoot I've ever done in public, and the guard never said a word to me. So here are the shots from that second attempt, and I am glad I did it. Lesson learned, just ask ahead of time. Once they realize that it's not a commercial shoot, they might even let us come in a little early. Thanks for watching, and listen to me rambling on, and I'll see you in the next one.